Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news in a move that has the potential to reshape the NFC North and seriously boost the Bears' championship aspirations. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade involving Tristan Wirfs, the elite offensive tackle from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Is this real? Or just another rumor floating around? Well, let me tell you, the sources are credible, and the buzz is loud enough to make any Bears fan sit up and pay attention. Because if this trade goes down, it's not only a game changer for the Bears, but it could also send shockwaves through the entire division, possibly altering the balance of power for years to come. First, let's talk about the player in question, Tristan Wirfs. Guy is a tank, standing 65, and weighing around 320 pounds, with a 5'11" 40-yard dash that shows he's got the athleticism to keep up with today's NFL. He's been one of the top offensive tackles in the league, earning All-Pro honors 3 times from 2021 through 2023, and making back-to-back Pro Bowls in 2024 and 2025. His pass blocking grade from PFF in 2025 was an impressive 91.5, allowing only 2 sacks all season. That's elite protection in today's NFL, especially considering the kind of pressure quarterbacks face on every snap. His run blocking is equally impressive, with an 88.9 grade, and he's known for generating yards after contact, often helping ground games flourish. Over his career, he's logged over 50 snaps, and his overall grade hovers around 97, making him one of the best right tackles in the league. His physical profile is undeniable, 65, 320 pounds, with arm length in the 95th percentile, making him a nightmare for pass rushers. Now, why would the Buccaneers even consider trading Wirfs? Well, Tampa's recent performance has raised some eyebrows. They finished the 2025 season with an 8-9 record, and while that might seem decent, it's clear that the organization is leaning towards a rebuild. The Bucs are prioritizing defense for their future, especially after some cap hits and injuries. They're sitting on a hefty $35 million cap space for 2026, but they also have about $10 million in dead cap from Mayfield, which complicates things a bit. The plan seems to be to trade some of their assets, including Wirfs, in exchange for draft picks, with the goal of retooling their roster around younger talent. Rumors suggest Tampa might be looking to acquire additional draft capital to build around their defense, especially V and other young players. Trading Wirfs could net them a second-round pick in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027, along with significant cap relief, around $11 million, which they can reinvest into their rebuild. From the Bears' perspective, this is where things get really exciting. Their offensive line has been a mixed bag lately. Braxton Jones, who's been a starting left tackle, has struggled with sacks, allowing 8 last season, and their run-blocking grades from PFF have hovered around the 68.4 mark, which is below the level needed for a playoff-caliber team. Adding a player like Wirfs would be a major upgrade, not just in talent but also in stability. Remember, Chicago's offense has been trending upward. Justin Fields has been showing flashes of the superstar he can become, but he needs reliable protection to truly unlock his potential. Wirfs would give Fields that confidence, knowing he has one of the best tackles in the league protecting his blind side. His addition wouldn't just be about fixing the line, it's about elevating the entire offense. Eckler, who's been a key piece in the backfield, would benefit immensely, with more space to run and less pressure on Fields. And let's not forget how this move could impact the Bears' odds of making a deep playoff run. Right now, they're considered long shots. Vegas odds have them at plus 15-0 to win the Super Bowl. But if they land Wirfs, those odds could tighten significantly, potentially dropping to around plus 6-0 or even lower, especially if they also manage to add other key pieces in free agency or the draft. The NFL landscape is always shifting, and a move like this shows that the Bears are serious about competing now, not just rebuilding for the future. It's a statement that they're ready to contend, especially in a division that's become more unpredictable and competitive in recent years. Now, let's dive a little deeper into Wirfs' stats and what he brings to the table. His 2025 season was cut short due to a shoulder injury in Week 12, but prior to that, he was arguably playing at his best with an overall grade of 90. 7. His pass blocking efficiency is outstanding, allowing just 2 sacks across 16 games and only 11. 2% of pressures are allowed on him. His run blocking is equally solid, and he's known for generating yards after contact, averaging over 100 yards of YAC in his career. When you look at his tape, he's a technician, using technique and strength to neutralize elite pass rushers. His red zone grade of 94. One shows he's especially effective in tight spots, which is crucial for a team like the Bears trying to punch through defenses in critical moments. What about the impact on Tampa? Well, with their focus on rebuilding and cap management, moving Wirfs makes sense. The Buccaneers are eyeing a future with younger players and more draft capital, especially since they also need to extend V and possibly other key pieces to keep their defense competitive. Trading Wirfs could free up around $9 million in cap space, giving them flexibility for free agency or to extend other players. The idea is to tank for higher draft picks and develop a new core, emphasizing defense and youth. Back to Chicago, though, this isn't just about adding an elite tackle. It's about sending a message. The Bears are serious about contending, and they're willing to make bold moves to do it. With a strong offensive line anchored by Wirfs, Justin Fields will have more time and stability, which is crucial for his development. The addition of a top-tier tackle like Wirfs might also influence how the defense prepares for the Bears, knowing their offense can sustain drives and keep the clock moving. It's a classic example of how one trade can ripple through the entire team, boosting confidence, improving efficiency, and changing perceptions around the NFL. Of course, there are skeptics. Tampa might be cautious, considering Wirfs' youth and proven talent, but they're also aware of the value of draft picks and cap space in a rebuild. The deal, if it happens, could be a steal for the Bears, giving them a cornerstone on the offensive line for years to come. It's a move that could elevate their entire offense, making them a more balanced and unpredictable team. If they succeed, the division could see the Bears emerge as serious contenders in the NFC North, challenging the Vikings and Lions, who have been trying to establish their dominance too. Looking ahead, if this trade goes through, it could also shake up the betting odds. The Bears, with a bolstered offensive line, could see their Super Bowl chances jump from +15-0 to something more realistic, maybe around +5-0 or +6-0. That's a significant boost, and it shows the confidence that the betting markets are starting to place in Chicago's potential. It's a testament to how a single, strategic move can make the difference between a team that's merely rebuilding and one that's ready to compete at the highest level. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Wirfs can be the missing piece for the Bears' offensive line? How do you see this impacting the team's chances in the upcoming season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Bears organization. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and we're here to keep you informed every step of the way.